Ha! No.
And cut. Rise up, my fellow warriors of chaos. I'm Razor Einstein. That's my brother Berserker, and that's my other brother Eric.
Rise
and
up,
we are the
servants
brothers
of chaos.
And we are the brothers of chaos.
Rise up, servants of chaos. This is the Berserker, that's Razor, and that's Aerith.
Why are you trying to do my intro? I just did an intro,
Because
man.
screw you.
Come on, son. Alright. Alright. First, I want to say this. As you can tell, I'm wearing a Destiny sweatshirt. I am not sponsored by Destiny because I don't want that game. Alright. Today we are bringing
Why are you such a hater, Razor?
Today we are bringing you another RWBY theory. By the way, the RWBY review will be delayed until...
Guys, we have hater alert.
The RWBY review will be delayed until next week because we were unable to record last week for 2 episodes. We're just gonna do We're gonna do 4 episodes in one.
He's a failure.
I hope you guys are okay with that. All right,
Razor, you're a failure.
All right. First off, a whole lot of shit just happened in the last few episodes.
Yes, it did.
Sorry, chapters. I'm not used to saying that.
Episode 1.
It's second book, dude. Think of it as a book.
I know. I just keep forgetting it's chapters.
Chapter 1.
So
the fall of my face.
They are making it into a manga too.
I know. So a lot of stuff happened. So today we're gonna do theories about later on in the RWBY. So I'm gonna have the Berserker go first.
Okay, so my point I want to bring up is, will we see a White Fang civil war, and if so, when? And to answer that, you know what, I'm going to let you guys answer that. I don't want to give my opinion.
We want to hear your opinion. It's a theory. It also
It's a theory, man.
Go into like what you think that the civil war happened, like who would be between.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious who it's going to be between. It's going to be the breakoff faction led by Adam, and this original faction led by Blake's dad, basically.
Alright.
Blue versus black.
Alright. Now, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to happen, and where?
Well, I think it might take place...
Actually, I think Adam's Crimson Red.
I want to say...
Versus blue.
I'm not sure exactly where it's going to take place, but some of the battlefields I'm thinking are... obviously, maybe...
Menagerie?
Where are they? Mistral?
Menagerie's where the with the Faunus are.
I know, but where's Team RWBY at? Or
Mistral.
So Mistral might be one of the battlegrounds. Vale is probably going to be a background. Well, maybe not Vale.
Oh my god.
Unless they decide
Wait,
to
what?
revisit.
Vale?
So second would be obviously
Menagerie.
Yeah, maybe a menagerie
Oh.
or some outside island thing. Third would probably, and then I think it's obviously going to conclude either in Blake's parents' house as like their hideout, where their hideout gets destroyed and where their base of operation gets destroyed, or
Such a nice house.
it's going to be obviously the knockoff or the splinter groups, like little stronghold wherever that might be. And then obviously when that's going to be, I kind of want to see it at the end of this season.
Don't want the White Fang?
At the end of this volume.
Don't want the White Fang again?
Yeah.
The headquarters?
Yeah.
I think that's actually underneath Mistral, actually.
Alright.
Doesn't even matter.
I want to go off on the Mistral thing. I think it might happen in Mistral because apparently everything's fucking happening in Mistral.
Mistral's the
And
place
plus
to
there's
be, don't you know.
There's a thing underground of outlaws and everything.
Yeah, everything's happening in Mistral.
Do you think the bandits are going to get involved, though?
Oh, I don't even know. Because I think it's going to be like a Faunus on Faunus battle. But I think...
Although I feel like Yang might shift her mother's focus there.
Maybe.
Somehow.
Also,
I doubt it.
I'm saying this.
If I can do that, I'll be amazed.
Blake's father has a acorn on his chest here, and I can never unsee it. Time out for 1 second. Hold on.
That are on tripping balls.
Why do you have to cut that?
Alright. Okay. I thought it was not recorded. Okay. Alright. So, what was you saying?
You're talking about the acorn on their father's chest.
Yeah, you can never unsee it now.
Oh my god.
Alright.
That time it looks like a wolf.
It did at first. It did. And you guys agreed with me.
Indeed.
Alright. What else do you want to say about the battle? Do you think will Adam die?
Here's hoping. I can't stand that prick.
Okay, can I go off that?
Yeah, go off it.
He is way too powerful to die too early.
He's got a lot of support.
And he
basically.
has
And
a lot of strength to
resources
charge
now
up
that
with his sword too.
Also, he's got a lot of resources now that he's taken over the Splinter Group.
And now that he's killed Sienna Khan,
Pretty much.
Continuation.
He's got the loyalty.
Continuation of that with if you, the end of volume chapter 5 and volume 5. Puns. Kidding. There was the priests, the wolf and the fox.
Yes.
What were they? Those guys were talking about how
I don't
Adam.
know what they're called.
That Adam
was slipping.
Yeah, Adam
He's
was
kind of going crazy.
Yeah.
Unhinged.
Do you think
Well, basically they're like
that
undercover.
they?
Becoming too paranoid, I feel like.
Do you think that they will also make a? Do you think the White Fang, that a splinter group, will have another splinter group to go? Do you guys
It's
think
gonna
there
be
will
a
be?
three-way.
Do you guys think? Do you
Oh my
guys
God.
think that there will be a splinter group from the splinter group, led by the priests, to aid the Belladonnas?
Oh God.
You mean Menagerie?
No, the Belladonnas.
It's
Who
gonna
would
be
even aid
Menagerie
them?
versus the White
Seriously,
Fang.
no one signed up to help them.
Do you think they might do that though?
What, you mean Menagerie?
No, the splinter group from the splinter group will aid the Belladonnas.
He's talking about the
I
priests.
just said this.
No, they won't help her.
Do you think, or maybe they'll have Adam have his fun as the leader, and then stab him in the back?
Literally.
Maybe, I don't know.
All right.
I have no idea.
Now we will bring the
I'm
question.
pretty sure they're gonna have her witness to their death if they actually try to. If
Oh,
they actually
God.
succeed and kill her family.
All right. Now let us turn to Air for his question. What was your question?
Yes.
CCTs.
Okay. Since everyone knows right now. Well, if not, well, anyway.
Catch up on RWBY, man. Come on, son.
Yeah.
That was like
5.
season 2.
What
or
episode
3.
was it?
Chapter 3. Chapter
Volume.
What are you
Whatever.
talking about? Which one?
Episode 5.
In chapter? Which chapter?
The recent one.
Chapter, volume 5.
Yeah. So volume 5. They mentioned at the end of the episode for them giving false information out to the whole all of Remnant. And whatever that Bat Boy thing,
Batman.
that dude was.
Batman.
I forgot what his
Bruce
name
Wayne.
was, but
Man Bat.
I did not know there was that kind of faunus, but
Batboy.
Zubat.
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 well,
Draco Bat.
I'm thinking, well, this is a theory anyway. How will everyone in Remnant act in each kingdom once they are led to believe false information, resulting in the CCT towers being inactive, from one being destroyed from the fall beacon, and all of them being inactive, all in one fell swoop from the attack of Gurman Beacon. I think they're all gonna believe it. Seriously, false information is a big deadly weapon to actually deal with everyone in the whole world.
Kind of going off that, like how false information, under great deals of pressure, people are able to believe anything.
Yep.
And so a person might be like they're under a lot of pressure, and they might be told,
How pathetic.
"Hey, random example, I'm
If they
your
don't
father."
have proof on anything, they
Yeah.
will believe anything
Yeah.
that comes to them.
It's under a great deal of pressure, or they're just, AKA gullible.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say a comment on that real quick.
Well,
That's pathetic.
What is?
well, like how people will believe anything when they're under pressure. Or
It's true,
gullible.
though.
Yes, that's
It's
pathetic.
true.
Yeah, have you seen some stuff?
I
Like
have.
the stuff going on in the real world is actual stuff of people being
Because
gullible.
they're
no
pathetic.
offense, no offense to some of our viewers. I'm not saying anything else,
Me
but
neither.
a lot of
People
people,
who do that are pathetic.
a lot
and
of
beneath
people
me.
can believe anything, while when the person might be a good liar and like have like persuasive abilities. Example, I don't remember the guy's name, but he brought those people to that area and killed them all with the poison. What was his name? We learned this back in high school.
Why are you mentioning something from high school?
No, because it was an example of people.
Jonestown?
Thank you. Yes, Jonestown is the perfect example of this. How people were given false information.
Oh yeah, that is.
Yeah, that is false information, and they believed that, and they followed that. So that is a perfect example of what's. Of
And then they
this,
basically
this
more or
And
less
it was
tried to
slaughterhouse.
kill their
Yes.
defectors
See,
or something
that-
crazy.
See, that is an example.
And it was all led by one person too.
Yeah. So this can. So that how can work. Now continue. on with
Mr.
your theory.
Jones. Dr.
Well,
Jones.
I don't think I have anything else on it.
No edit. No other stuff.
No shenanigans?
Yeah.
He's new to this. Don't worry.
Well, I have some other question anyway.
All right. Yes. All right. What's your question?
Well, it's actually a thing that I want the viewers to answer anyway. Well,
Wait. Say that for the end. Okay.
okay.
Question
So-
of the day.
I guess it's my turn. My question is, what did the gods, the two brothers, create Ozpin to stop Salem? Because he was cursed by the gods because he never stopped Salem. And also, do you think Ozpin was a silver-eyed warrior? I believe that he...
Explain more, dude.
First, alright, do you guys, if you don't know what a silver-eyed warrior
In his
is...
first form. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was about to say it. In his first form, because remember, Ozpin has taken multiple forms, and also continuing off what a person said on a RWBY, RWBY thing that I'm part of.
Groby.
Did Ozpin have something to do with the moon? I'm not saying no. I'm saying no to that, or immediately no. Just
And what were his other forms, which I'm wondering a lot?
Well, first off, I think his original form, he might have been created by the gods to stop
Was he a
Salem.
faunus in one of his past forms,
That
or what?
I've
yeah,
got to
he-
say something real quick, actually.
Go ahead and let me, and then I can talk later.
We need a series on what happened to the moon
Damn straight, man. Damn straight.
and Team Stroke or Stark.